Okay, there you go.
Hey, there we go. With the power of editing, we managed to do it. Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
All right, so
So
you want me to go?
yeah, sure. Let's go. We're already live already, so let's just go with it. So
Hang on a sec.
okay.
What's that? I don't mind. Anyways, hello everyone, and welcome to our very first podcast. It's
Yay.
called Call of the Night. I guess we introduce ourselves first. I am Gamanic SD, and the person.
I am
Let's go.
Spirits.
Yeah.
I go by many aliases, Abyssal, and I mean I just go by Abyssal and Spirits, but I'm back to my OG name Spirits already.
Yep.
And just to give you guys a little bit of context on why we wanted to do this podcast was because we actually chatted this through Discord, and I kind of jokingly joked with him saying that, hey, how cool would it be if we do like a mini podcast? You know?
Yeah. And I was like,
And
sure, it'll be interesting, I guess.
I mean, I initially thought of it as a mini joke, as like a small joke, but turns out we actually managed to do it just
Yeah.
like 2 weeks ago.
It became reality, so.
Yeah. I mean, just to give you guys a little bit more context, me and Gamonic go way back in
Yeah.
primary school. I think we met when did we actually first met? 2011?
I think we're in. No, wait, primary three?
Yeah. We met in
Yeah.
2011, I think. Was it?
It
Oh,
was.
yes. We
Yeah,
met in
11.
2011.
Yeah, 11. Yeah.
Yeah, we met in 2011.
It was
So,
really long ago.
it's been a long, and we kind of got a little bit hiatus when we were in secondary school. We met back in
Yeah.
2019 through
It
Overwatch.
was only when I started
No,
to do all my.
I actually followed you through your Instagram, through most of our previous classmates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then like we only get to like actually like talk actually
Top.
together like when I
Yeah.
started when I want to start streaming.
Yeah. So hey, two best friends reunited all over again.
Very true. Very true.
Very true. Very true. So all right, let's head to the topic of the discussion for today, which is like our Overwatch experience, the rise and the fall of the Overwatch experience, and also like what were some of the red flags, what were some of the red flags throughout the experience when we played during this game, and also like the recent drama that happened later, which will go down later into the podcast. So
Yeah.
let's just start with the start of the podcast with how did you actually get started with Overwatch, Robotic?
How did I get started with Overwatch?
And like, or how did you even hurt the game in the first place?
Cause back then I used to play a lot of like I used to play like on the Blizzard I play Hearthstone and Heroes of the Storm like quite a bit. And then when I saw Overwatch, I was like, okay, that's interesting. However, I didn't really get the game on launch. I only got the game when it was like season 2 or 3. I think it was halfway to 2. And
Okay.
yeah, I got the game because my PC could actually work.
Nice.
And then yeah, I just been playing quite a lot. I of course when we start a game we'll be very bad and we'll get flamed like 24/7.
Yeah, I mean, I also had that experience too.
And then oh god. And then yeah, back then I was just like I was like a flex. I like to basically almost every character in the game. And then when World Q came out, it was when like I wouldn't really say I start to shine, but like I could tell, but I was like improving quite a bit, and yeah, I also like play in some tourneys,
Your collegiate turning experience that you shared with me about, where you
yeah.
destroyed one of my friend's uni's team.
We absolutely just destroy.
I was like watching the match live and I was like, oh my god, why do you gotta do this to them?
And I was
Like,
like, bruh, I gotta do it. Yeah, I gotta show them.
okay, yeah, understandable.
Yeah. And I was like a really back then I was like a really I was like a really dominant Reaper.
Oh yeah, you did tell me
Yeah.
that you're a Reaper, you could Reaper diff almost like everyone.
Yeah.
Can you even I have a general question to ask. Can you actually generally Reaper diff a top 500 player?
Honestly I believe I can.
You believe you can? Oh, okay,
I believe I can.
okay, that's the
Like
best
even
one,
if
but
they like even Mercy Pocket, I think I can kill them.
Okay, cool.
I'm confident.
That's what I like to hear. My friend,
Yeah.
full of confidence.
And then yeah, Overwatch 2, and yeah, I've been playing Overwatch 1 for like like quite a bit. And then after that Overwatch 2 came out. It was like it was
It wasn't. It wasn't like it was. It didn't live up to the hype as
Yeah,
we
it
hoped
didn't
for.
really live up to the hype. And yeah, this is now we kinda like stopped I kinda like stopped playing for like a while actually.
Yeah. You've been playing a lot more Apex, correct? I see in your streams you've been playing
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
more Apex,
definitely.
Apex and Pokemon games, correct?
Definitely. However, the I will be I recently joined me and my other friends will be joining a we're joining wait, is it AOE or is it AOL? I actually don't AOL, and we're just gonna be going there trolling.
Nice, nice.
You know why? You know why? Because I'm not playing DPS, I'm playing tank.
Lol. Okay.
Because if I play DPS, I'll probably roll them.
uh,
Alright.
I guess I'll share my part of my story on how I actually got into Overwatch. Actually, if I'm being honest with you, I actually never played any Blizzard game before Overwatch because
Really?
Overwatch was basically my first Blizzard game. Yes, I'm being serious because I did saw some of my friends they played like Hearthstones and like some of my secondary school friends they were playing Hearthstone and they were playing against their classmates and they were generally were just like playing to piss each other off very badly.
Yeah.
I remember literally just seeing them just pissing off each other. If I was to say what was my first game, like a true FPS game I started with, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I think all the OGs may remember Blackshot.
Ah, Blackshot, yeah.
That was like the OG FPS game, but my brother said that the graphics was so bad.
Really?
The graphics was really that bad. Yeah, it couldn't live up to the graphics. Then I didn't really play much games at all. I was just basically just like a normal kid, and then I grew up playing a lot of like arcade games.
Ah, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, because like I grew up playing a lot of arcade games during my free time. Then I think after the arcade games hyped down, I didn't really have much fun at all. So I like my my desire for gaming sort of just died down a little bit throughout like I think during when I was in Sec 1, I didn't really play much games. But I did go into Brave Frontier through like some of my friends and my brother was also I did play it a little bit. But I think when I when I heard about Overwatch was when I watched this YouTube video from in Singapore. Have you actually heard of Night Owl Cinematics, the YouTube channel?
Oh, Night Owl Cinematics, yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
remember.
it was around March where they released. I think it was around like April where they released their gaming channel. Where they released where I think it was Ryan and He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Okay.
Played the Overwatch beta.
The beta.
Oh, the Overwatch beta. And then when I first saw that game, I was like, ooh, that looks interesting. But I second guessed myself. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna get that game. But I did see the game design and how the game works. It's like, hey, it looks actually pretty fun. It looks like a really fun game that almost everyone can play. So yeah, I felt so yeah. But when when the game was released, I didn't really play the game when it was first released. But I think it was like a month or two later, my brother actually got the game. It was at the beginning of season. I think it was before the competitive season started.
Oh,
Yeah, it was before the competitive season started. So my brother actually got the game, and I saw him playing that game, and then he saw me being so interested in the game. He asked me like, "Hey, do you want to try to play the game?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." And my first hero I played was Hanzo, and I genuinely didn't know how Hanzo worked, and I just kept dying. And then like my brother said because I wasn't really much of a gamer at that time, so I just played like my first character that I truly can play properly was Reaper, I guess. Yeah. So you're the master and I'm the student. So
yeah.
yeah.
Actually, no, not really. Back then, I used to play a lot of Soldier and Cassidy. So.
Yeah. So initially, I didn't really play that much of the game at the start because me and my brother had to share like a gaming laptop.
Oh.
We had to share it. So but when he went to NS during the following year, I actually got more time to play the game during when he was in his NS period. So I played, and my brother originally his main style was like I'm not sure if any of the new school Overwatch players would know, but back then there used to be like the 4-point system of one of the what is it, like the 0 to 1500 where you'll be bronze, then 1500 you'll be silver and all that kind of stuff. So my brother was actually placed around like mid silver. And then for some reason, I was so bad at the game at the start, I literally D-ranked the account to below 600 SR.
Huh?
Yeah,
What?
I'm serious. I am serious.
Wait,
I am
what?
I am not joking. I literally deranked the account so bad, where to the point where like I did not want to touch Overwatch competitive, so I spent like 3 months. Like okay, hear me out. I spent like 3 months playing quick play, trying out all the heroes in the game.
Oh, okay.
I tried
That's
all the heroes in
respectable.
the game, and then like the one hero that I would say was a match made in heaven for me was Zarya.
Ooh, why?
Yeah, I don't know, something about her playstyle. I remember at the time was season 3, season 4, she wasn't I think towards the end of the season 3 meta, she wasn't really like, and even season 4 meta, she wasn't like as like a meta pick as people would say. But if you want to solo queue grind her, she's actually a very good solo queue character to play. And I know a lot of people say that she's a very difficult character to play because of the bubble management and all that kind of jazz and stuff, but it takes practice and energy
Yeah.
management.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff takes practice, and in meantime, I remember I sort of like just like all my tank games where people needed a tank, I'll just fill in Zarya and I'll just like 1v6 them, carry my teammates, put my teammates on my backpack, carry them to win the game. Like it's just me.
Yeah.
But I would do say that me playing Zarya kind of grew my game sense a lot, where I was able to learn characters that I really wanted to learn, like Genji. Because back then I was used to be a Zarya Genji 2 trick.
Oh.
Yeah. When eventually I started picking up Reaper, the newly buffed Reaper. The newly buffed Reaper, here's a fun fact. I had trouble adjusting to the newly buffed Reaper at that time. Newly reworked Reaper.
Oh. Back then I didn't really play Reaper like that much because
No, dude, okay, let me just tell you, one was my most DPS play, and you will be shocked. So, my most DPS play, I think, was Reaper and Genji.
okay.
Yeah, because I generally don't know why, but I just play them, and I simply could just win games. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's either you give or take, that's it.
Yeah. Um back then I didn't really play like before I started joining tourneys, I didn't really play like Reaper that much because I don't know, just I guess it didn't really like sort of fit like my playstyle that much. Cause as a Hiscan player, I just play with the team. But then after that, like after a month hiatus, I came back, and then I played Reaper, and then I tried to be as like the most aggressive, like as aggressive as possible, and it somehow worked. And it's
I would say Reaper playstyle is generally very aggressive,
Yeah.
because if you're somebody who like gives absolutely zero fucks about anything in the game,
yeah.
I think like sometimes good Reapers can carry, those kind of Reaper players can carry games. That's one thing I have to say.
Yeah, I played Reaper so much to the point that like where like
He's part of you already. He's
like
part
no
of you.
like my team is struggling, and then at the
Yeah.
moment I switch to Reaper, we win.
Yeah. It's
And
like,
then I'm over here just like, oh my god.
it's like the old switcheroo. It's like if it ain't broke, if you
If it
it's like,
ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, it's like the Thanos gauntlet mean fine, I will do it myself.
Yeah.
That was a bad Thanos impression, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Bad.
yeah, especially since I remember like there was like one match, there was like I think it was a 120 match. I basically like yeah, I basically TP like in front of the enemy team and no one looked back. No one looked back. I killed the guy that I ran.
Dude, that is like the Mogul ass game I have
Yeah,
ever
like
heard.
legit my team is here. Then the enemy team like it's just over there. Just remember the you know the first point that the King Roll choke.
Which one is it? King's Row?
Like King Roll at the first point, you know,
Oh yes,
King
I
Roll,
remember.
you know like the first choke like to like a arc thing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know. what you're talking
Yeah. That part, my team was like literally on the point. Then they were there like trying to like reposition or like try to get paid.
about.
And then all I did was in front of them, I TP behind, kill someone, I went back out.
That is
And then I was like, huh, okay, well that worked.
that just happened, not
Yep.
gonna lie. And, yeah.
And then I was like, oh, that's like one of the best freshest moments I ever done.
I think one of the most funnest things you can do as a Reaper player when you got the lifesteal buff, was the lifesteal rework, was that you can literally, when you one-shot traitors, is like the most satisfying thing. I don't
Oh,
know why,
yeah.
but one-shot traitors are so satisfying back in the day. And yeah, so yeah, just to explain my overall journey, was that I used to play Zarya, Reaper, Genji a lot, but then as the season meta progressed, I started to progress up higher in the ranks by playing Zarya only, which is kind of weird. And when it came to the point where I didn't just want to be a Zarya one trick, I also want to get good, you know, at DPS because it's also like one of my most favorite roles at the game. And I used to look up at a lot of like the top tier DPS players, like you know your Seagulls and
Seagull and the
Haksals, all these guys.
yeah.
Like I used to look up at all these OGs, man.
Mm.
Uh, and then I think when 222 came out, uh, honestly, 222, I don't know if 222 kind of improved my game sense, but when I got my own setup, my own gaming setup for 222, I started to improve on my hit scan aims. Did
Yeah, no.
improve.
Yeah, no.
Did
Two
improve.
two 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 definitely like. I won't really say two like made
I won't
the
the
made
game
made made the
better.
competitive slightly easier, but it definitely impacted in one way or another. It
It
definitely
impacted.
it definitely impacted something.
Yeah, so like when 222 came out, I started to play back characters that I have never played before. I remember when 222 started, I had to learn how to play Mei, because Mei was in the meta at one point. And I remember my Mei was very horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the only time I pulled out Mei was when I think the only time I pulled out Mei was like, okay, when we're playing Havana, pull out the Bastion strat, Mei Bastion strat, the easiest win of my life.
Hey, oh wow.
Mei
Hey,
Bastion, the
Bastion.
easiest win of my life.
Damn.
The easiest win of my life. That's it.
Damn.
So yeah, that was like the easiest win of my life. So yeah, but I will do admit, 2 did improve my game sense. I'm not sure for you, but it did improve like some heroes that I
I
used
won't
to
really
use
say
at.
games, more than my mechanics.
Yeah, my mechanics. It did improve my mechanics.
My game says I still at an all time low.
Yeah, same.
I have monkey brain. I just go in and fight.
Yeah,
I don't care.
yeah, same. And yeah, I mean, I used to be. I don't know why, but even when 222 was a thing, right? Whenever I play tank, my friends all know that my Zarya is like one of the like the most aggressive Zaryas like they've seen. Like I used to peek around like I used to like yeah, oh yeah, I think I never told you this before, but it was like during my last calibration game on one of the seasons for tank, right? I was like on a 4-0 streak and I was like placed in like a mid master to a low GM lobby.
Yeah, master. Oh wow.
Yeah. And I still top fragged.
Huh.
I still top fragged, and when I got my placement rank, I thought I was like, hey, maybe I can go for, I can be in masters, but like,
Nope.
I was placed in like in what mid diamond, which was already considered at that time was already pretty good for an average player like myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
I
would
would
say
say.
for like my hero pool for in Overwatch was that I could play almost anything except for hit scan. Okay, hit scan is on which hit scans I used to be good at. My hit scan is like the most inconsistent hero in the game, in aim in the game, because like I used to be good at my McCree was good at some point. My Ash was really good throughout of whole 2020. And then my Widow was like, you hit some and you miss some. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
other type, I think your widow is the most inconsistent.
it's literally the most inconsistent.
Yeah.
Unless I play Hanzo. Hanzo is like you just shoot arrows and then that's
Han
it.
Hanso
So
Hanso no brain. Just shoot at the
Just-
general. Just shoot at the
yeah.
general direction of the enemy. You definitely
Yeah.
get a pick or two.
Yeah, you get a pick or two.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, other than that, let's just talk about, so since we shared our own Overwatch experience, let's just talk like the rise of the game. So I actually thought it was like, what do you think was like the golden age of Overwatch for you?
100% when 222 came out.
222 came out?
100%.
Okay.
Without a doubt. When
And
they
you
introduced 222, it was like a really peak. Honestly,
already pick,
it was peak because it actually fixed like a lot of issues that happened throughout the entire thing. But here's the thing, like yes they, and the good thing about it is that yes they did 222, but they at least did like open queue to whoever still wants to have like fun, I guess.
yeah, that's true.
And yeah, and then like they just keep improving the 222, and yeah.
Okay. I would say my peak for Overwatch was during back when it was like 2017, 2018.
Oh,
Back in,
goats.
I think we can just say non-break era at that time.
It was like more like before Break came out.
More like before Break came out.
Yeah.
And before Break was a thing, the monster was added into the game. Let's just put it in that way. I know there will be some people be coming
Yeah.
at me for calling Break a monster, but chill. I have my
Yeah.
reasons, okay?
Okay.
So
go ahead.
I would say when peak Overwatch was back when you are able to like when you know your damage isn't working, you swap over to a tank to carry your team, and that's just like the satisfying thing ever. That was like the most satisfying thing for me basically, because like I swapped to a role that kind of supports my team rather than just like sticking to a character that mindlessly not works. And this is one of the few beauties of Overwatch that you have to say, right, that is different from games like League of Legends and Dota, is that you can counter swap in the middle of the game.
Counter swap in the middle. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
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 can
can do
counter
that.
swap.
You
That's
can
like
do that.
that is the beauty of it in Overwatch. And I kind of used to do that a lot back in. I used to do that a lot. I would say 2017, 2018 was the peak for me because like I was able to play like characters that I was really good at, and at the same time just me and my friends just doing a lot of meme shit and having fun. Like there was like, oh, I remember the most fun thing I did was with I used to do this with two of my friends. We did the shield stacking comp.
Shield.
Yeah, back then remember Symmetra used to have a shield generator
Yeah.
as the ultimate,
Yep.
and then we stacked it with break armor and top armor together.
Oh my.
Yeah,
my.
we did that and we won
Oh
the
my.
game. We fully first hold them because they cannot shoot, they cannot
Just
kill us.
you just
So
don't die.
because everybody's a tank. Your support is a tank.
Oh
Your
my
everybody's a
god.
tank. That was like fun meme strats about it. And the thing of beauty about like I think of open queue back in the day was that you used to be able to run like what triple tanks and 1 DPS or like
Yeah.
all out dive comp, which was like or triple DPS dive comp. That was like so fun to
Yeah.
watch as like especially when watching the pro leagues. That was so fun to watch. And I have actually one question to ask you. What was like the best meta for you? Like the peak of all Overwatch meta. What was the best?
The peak?
Peak of all Overwatch meta.
Oh god, I honestly don't know. Cause they're all like different in their own ways.
But which was it to you that stands out to you me that this is what Overwatch is meant to be?
I think when like, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I think is when Ryan Zarya was a thing.
Ah, okay. That was like the good old tank combo duo.
Like either like Ryan Zarya, Winston Zarya, or Ryan Diva, Winston Diva. Those tank combos. I think they're like the most balanced out of everything.
Yeah, I would agree.
Cause Ghost is Ghost. Double shield is somehow cancer in more ways than one.
Double Shield did ruin the game for like a good 2 years, not gonna lie.
Until they nerf Sigma, then like they kind of stopped.
Yeah, they kind of stopped.
Since it became the dive meta, because of Echo.
I would say that back then was used to be for me what was defined as peak Overwatch meta was like old school Genji Tracer Monkey Diva dive.
Ah.
That was peak Overwatch meta for me because you get to see like Genji's trying to outdo each other, Tracer's trying to outduel each other, and then like which had the better dive comp. And back in the old Overwatch like esports teams, right? You could tell the difference between like a good dive team and a bad dive team, like how clean they execute their dives are and how the setup is proper and how they properly do their setup. That was like peak Overwatch for me. So yeah, and I also do like a good old Ryan Zarya comps because those is a really fun comp to play. Like,
I honestly think my Zarya comp is the most balanced.
it's like the most balanced, but yet I feel like it was like done very dirtily in a way, very dirty in a way.
But I still personally think it's the most balanced.
It's one of the most balanced.
Cause Winston, right, whatever we do with Winston is kind of situational.
Yeah, true. So like okay, so let's just hit to some of like the red flags of this game. So what were some of the red flags for you in Overwatch 1 and then later we'll talk about it in Overwatch 2?
We'll talk about Overwatch 1 first, then talk about Overwatch 2.
Okay, sure. What was like the big red flag for you?
Oh, Goats.
Goats?
I literally could not do anything in Ghost. Like wherever I wanna play, I cannot play.
You just can't play, you're just stuck on
like I can only play Zarya.
Yeah.
Or Lucio.
For me, I used to play like Zarya, either Zarya or Diva.
Yeah. That's the thing. You're fine because you're used to playing tanks. I'm not.
Yeah.
The only other tank I played better before Ghost was Hog.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And Hog was actually good. Like he can solo tank for you.
Okay, we're gonna get to Hog after we discuss about. We're gonna get to Hog after we talk about goats actually. Because I have a specific topic for Hog later.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, definitely, I would say like the red flag for me was when I have actually quite a lot of red flags, but I think the one that kind of got me to started to rage more often was the Mercy Morph 2.0 meta.
What was 2.0?
Like, you know where they
Oh,
rework
you
her
mean
ultimate,
you mean the Valk shit? Yeah, yeah.
the Velg, yeah. At first, like, when she got the rework at the start of Season 6, I thought that, it's not so bad because you can literally just play, like, Soldier 76 and McCree just to, like, ult to solo out her if she pops the ulti,
Oh,
then, like,
how wrong we were.
but then, like, how wrong it was, like,
Yeah,
no,
her
actually,
movement. Yeah, her movement is just like what?
like, no, literally back then when the Mercy got a rework, like, I think Tech Visor and Hainun were the two best ultimate tools to counter her from flying freely like a bird for a
Yeah,
couple of
definitely,
seconds.
definitely.
For a couple of seconds, but as soon as like the season 6 and the season 7 meta kind of got developed, it kind of got to the norm. I kind of got very like tilted. And now let me just tell you something. In season 4 to like in season 3 to 5, I was not very tilted.
Oh,
I'm not much of a tilter. I think it was during season 6 and 7, I started to tilt very bad at that morph meta. Like, whenever you thought you're okay, you kill like 1 or 2 people, you're gonna win that fight, but then Mercy just sprouts out, rest the two dead people
also
in your
wait,
life.
wasn't the mob change like way later?
Yeah, that was during season 6.
Still, it was 6? Oh wow, that was a
Yeah, it was
oh.
just season 6.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was like 9 or 8.
No, it was season 6. It was season
Okay,
6.
I remember this completely wrong then.
Literally she just rests those 2 dead targets that you have deserved, that they know that they were out of position,
Yeah.
they do, then Mercy just corrected their
And
mistakes and then
the healing was just insane.
yeah, it was just insane. And I was like, oh my god, and I was trying to control my anger not to smash my brother's keyboard. I was trying my best not to smash his keyboard.
Well.
And
After that, they nerfed her res, which kind of did something.
they nerfed the res, but yet the Velk was the big problem. The ultimate was the big problem.
It,
That was the
it was the
problem.
ultimate.
It was a big problem, and I remember
Well,
like
at least they nerfed the res to the point. At least they nerfed like the res where like even if you proc Valk, like the res cooldown doesn't go off.
yeah, that's true. That's what the good thing. That's a good nerf
That
they did.
that
And
was a
also
good that was a good nerf, and the fact
al-
that it has a timer.
yeah, there's like a time. It was like, and the fact that res is like a 30-second cooldown is kind of crazy. Ain't not gonna lie.
Yeah, because res is quite because honestly res is quite powerful.
It's like the most broken ability in the game, not gonna lie. In any other FPS game, if you to say like a resurrection ability in any MOBAs, like in League of Legends or Dota, and even in Overwatch, and let's just throw Valorant in, for example, like one res can literally change the fight of the
Yeah.
game, not gonna lie. One res can change the fight of the game.
Yeah.
So that was like sort of like a semi-red, so that red flag for me wasn't like as impactful for me at that time. Ghost was still okay for me, which is finally strange enough, but was still okay for me. But like when I started to get back into it, when Brick was like a big issue where everybody just playing Brick for the sake of playing Brick, it's like, just get me out of this game already, man. I don't want to play this game already. Like
Yeah.
it was like, I think it was during towards the end, like I think it was like I took like a 3 months break to focus on my end levels. When I come back to playing, I seeing all these Brick insta lockers just insta locking Brick. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, just like, bruh, this is not even main support. Are you trying to play triple support? Like, I'm not gonna lie, triple support meta was okay. I know this is a little bit controversial, but I think triple support meta was triple tank, triple support was the worst meta in the game. Straight up.
Yeah.
I know there are a lot of people are just saying are gonna come at us for it, but let's just be honest.
Like
you're
literally
just-
the only DPS you could play in Ghost was Sombra.
either Sombra Doom.
Doom? I personally don't even think Doom. Eh?
No, Doomfist. There was a Korean team who invented a ghost comp around Doomfist.
Oh,
Yeah.
that one I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, back then I was used to be a huge Overwatch esports contenders watchers back then because Overwatch League wasn't a thing throughout like the end of 2018, and there was this one Korean contenders team called Element Mystic. They went towards the end of their group stage where they're going to be facing off against their strongest the ones they consider as the top dogs. They literally pull out the big punching bags, which is the Doomfist goats.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, just ignore the background just happened with my sister there. So yeah, so they pulled it out and surprisingly it worked. It worked.
That's interesting.
It worked. Literally, your Doomfist dive in, you give him the armor pack, you give him the Zarya bubble, he gets like an assassination pick on the Zen or the Ana, and then just gets back out. And I know you're gonna hate this because you also have a red flag on Doomfist also.
Oh yeah, 100%. I have
Yes,
huge red flag
so-
on Doomfist.
Okay, so let's just get into the red flag. Was Doomfist a problem when he was first released.
Yes, he was a definite problem.
Okay, but in your ranking,
Of an average Doomfist player, will at least get a trade.
at least get a trade.
He will at least get a trade, no matter what.
Okay.
And like, back then, like no matter what I played, like a Doomfist will just go after me. Literally, no matter what I played, like there was always like a Doomfist like going after me 24/7. Even when I'm fucking playing Orisa. And I'm like going, what the fuck?
Oh my god. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Doomfist. I think you may be surprised from this, right? But Doomfist was one of the hardest DPS for me to learn.
Oh, it definitely was. It definitely was. But I don't know why. But I don't know why. Like every game I play, like after Doomfist like release, after got released for a few days, suddenly everyone can play Doomfist. I'm like, what the fuck?
Apparently there was like there was a lot of people. I remember when pre-release Doomfist, when he was first out in the game, when he was out in the live servers, right? There was like I actually watched back some Overwatch VOD or some of the old Overwatch YouTube videos about the Doomfist guys. There were apparently a lot of bugs that made him really OP. They made him really OP.
The
Like remember,
bugs?
yeah, there were a lot of bugs that made him really OP, and there was like I remember there was like a patch afterwards where they sort of nerf it down, and then nerf quite a lot of his abilities to make it more.
They definitely nerfed the slam.
Yeah,
They
did
nerfed the slam and the uppercut.
Yeah, that was a good thing.
Yeah.
But I would say, right, when Doomfist was meta was towards the end of 2018. That's where I started picking him up, and like whenever like
Yeah.
my teammates aren't doing anything, I'm like, you know what, pick the fist. I'm just gonna fist everyone in the face. I don't really give a damn.
Yeah.
And then I started
That
to
was-
become like a chipster 2.0 in Singapore for some reason.
That was
But
like,
Chipset was
that was like at one point, like I was like forced to play Doomfist because Reaper just wasn't working.
Was it during the double shoot meta?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Like I couldn't play Reaper because it wasn't. I had to play Doomfist because Reaper just for whatever reason into whatever they're playing it just wasn't working. So I just Doomfist. Yeah, I was like forced to play Doomfist.
You were basically just like it's either we lose with my Reaper, or I play the most broken character, most broken DPS in the game, and they just punch people in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do get what you mean. But I don't want to explain, right? I played Doomfist for a time being. I was a pretty average Doomfist when before rollout was a thing. But when Doomfist became hard meta during like the double shield meta, I remember you hated playing Doomfist and you were a pretty good Reaper. And I know that I can play Reaper quite decently, but I also didn't want to take the hero away from you because you're very proficient with it. So
Yeah.
I just played Doomfist because why not? And I wasn't really that, and I mean I was a terrible Doomfist at the start. I remember when I think it was back then when you introduced me to join your 6 stacks of friends.
Oh yeah.
When you introduced me and 5 banana, you drew your 6 stacks of friend. I was like arguably the worst player at that time because of my setup I was at, and also like my game sense wasn't really that good.
Ah yeah.
So yeah, and I remember.
Well, yeah, I would say throughout the time, but I would say you definitely improved like quite a lot.
Yeah, I would say.
Like from then to now.
Yeah, I definitely did say that I did have like the most improvement. So I remember that time physically. Remember there was like my setup wasn't really that optimal for the Overwatch. So I remember begging my mom for letting me to have this setup. Like I literally begged for her for this setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got the setup, and then like I played, and then like when I got like a better resolution for me to play my game, to play like characters that I want to play, I can do all the combos quite cleanly and easily to do it. So yeah, but I definitely do say Doomfist was definitely a character that I had to learn for myself, and then at the same time was also like pretty fun assassinating supports. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just.
I can't relate to that.
No, because I mean that's just a part of me, and yeah. But there's just like one fun experience that me and 5 Banana we did. It was like a quick play game. We literally agreed because we literally look at the enemy team, because I was playing Genji, he was playing Doomfist. We look at the enemy team comp, and was like, and then like we both talk that okay, we're gonna find one target and we're gonna spawn camp that one guy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we just keep spawn camping him throughout the whole game, and then we lost. But then we did what we wanted, just spawn camp him. The next game we got him again, and then we just spawn camp him again. That was just like so fun. That was like the most funnest thing ever. But yeah, I definitely do admit Doomfist was a big problem, also a big red flag. But I did like the rework change they did for him in Overwatch 2 though, making him more of like a dive tank.
No matter what you say, I still hate Doomfist.
No, the rework. But you do admit, you don't get any bullshit one punches out of nowhere anymore.
Really, I still do.
Like you don't get one shot. It's like from 200.
Oh, you one-shotted? Okay, yeah, that one is a lot more variable, but I still get that sometimes.
Okay, that's fair. So
I've always said this, like, the one thing they can actually make Doom balanced is where, like,
you buff the counters of him a bit more.
no, you nerf,
Oh.
like, I wouldn't say nerf the damage of the player, because if you nerf the damage, it's pretty much, like, useless. Like,
pretty
you, like, if, like, you punch someone, right, and then that person hit the wall, that person leave with 1 HP.
Okay.
That's honestly, if they did that, I would actually play Doomfist more. Because it's actually more balanced.
Or you can make his ultimate more of like a Galio ultimate from in League of Legends, because okay, so I was like, because I did pick up League of Legends recently, so there's this
Yeah.
one character that is similar to Doomfist, which is called Galio, and his ultimate is that when he ults his teammates, the teammates that were being altered around him get additional shields, and then right those and the enemies who he impacted near on his teammates right get stunned and CC for a couple of seconds.
Oh.
So maybe if you were able to do that, where you make the Doomfist ult land on your teammates, and those teammates that got impacted landing get extra shields, and then at the same time, the enemies that are around that try to dive your teammates right got stun CC for like a couple of seconds.
The shields will be interesting. The CC, no.
No, just no. So
Just absolute no. The shield will be interesting. I will say that.
Okay. So yeah.
But the CC, no. If shields and CC, I think you might as well not play the game at that point.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but yeah. So the next red flag I have to talk about is Roadhog. Boy, oh boy, I have a lot to say about this character. Like,
let's talk about when he let's talk about Hook 1.0.
Oh my god, I didn't play during Hook 1.0, but
I played it with Hook 1.0. It was.
I saw all the YouTube. I saw all the Muselk's YouTube videos of how broken Hook 1.0 was, and I was like,
this thing when you're getting hooked, it feels like what the fuck.
let's just continue about Hook 1.0.
Yeah. When you're on the receiving end of getting hooked, it's a whole like what the hell. But when you're the one hooking, it's very satisfying.
Yeah, like it's like yes, I probably don't deserve that kill, but yet I.
You just completely be sarcastic and be like, deserve.
Yeah, deserve, like, yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Then let's move on to Hook 2.0. I think Hook 2.0 was relatively balanced.
Yes. And he dealt quite a lot of damage.
You do apparently. I was actually apparently Hook 2.0, right? When you were to one shot people, you can one shot people below than 400 HP.
Yes, I think that's true.
Yeah.
No, maybe not 400. More like you can one shot a Bastion.
You can
You can one shot a Bastion, but I don't think you can one shot Zarya.
Yeah, you can. No, actually, you can one shot Zarya back then if you like make her waste her bubbles.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
You can,
I mean,
yeah,
well, all the
yeah.
bubbles, with the bubbles, and everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
Hook
after
2.0
that, after that, he got
Hook 3.0 where they nerfed the damage completely. Actually, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Was the damage really that necessary for Hook 3.0?
No, wait. It didn't really change anything, honestly.
No, for Hook 4.0 where they nerfed the damage. Like the damage, he couldn't like one shot quite a lot
Wait,
of the.
they nerfed the damage, but increased the ammo and the ammo and the fire rate.
Yeah.
Which
No,
honestly, change. It didn't really change anything.
it just makes him more of like a shield breaker. That's it.
Yeah.
It makes him more of a shield breaker.
Yeah.
Then we head on to.
But here's the thing: you can actually still like one shot quite a fair amount of people, even with the hook.
Yeah, back then I think if I recall correctly,
You can.
you can still one shot tracers, and if I recall
No,
correctly,
you can one shot anything below Bastion.
Oh, below Bastion, so basically 200 HP targets are still dead. That's fair.
Like I didn't make a video, but I like showed my friend like saying like showing him how to kill Anas as Warhawk.
Oh, like the there's like I remember there was like a Roadhog combo that if you want to be a good Roadhog player, you must do this combo, correct? Like
it's not a combo. It's a specific like area of the model.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah, you had to aim. Yeah, I remember you had to aim at Ana's neck to get
Wait,
to max value with.
wasn't it during Hook 1.0?
No,
No.
No. It was when they increased the fire rate and decreased the damage.
Okay.
That
That
was
makes sense.
there. Yeah,
Then let's just go. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I remember. Yeah, like I said, I remember showing my friend saying that in order to one shot Ana's as Warhawk during that time, you need to aim for her neck
The
to
neck.
to to to, to do the maximum damage.
Basically, just all pellets just shit at the heads.
Yeah, but your cursor you aim at the neck
Okay.
to max value.
Because
Because if you aim directly at the head, some of the pellets on the upper will just fly over.
Okay. So back then I
Because
didn't really
I
play
think if I'm not
I
wrong, the
didn't play
neck
Roadhog.
I think is still considered the head.
That's
I
weird.
think so.
That's
I'm
so
not.
weird.
I'm not. I didn't fact check it.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, I just want to tell you something. Roadhog was one of the hardest tanks for me to play. Not gonna lie. When they nerfed 2.0, when 3.0 was implemented into the game,
Uh,
when Roadhog nerf 3.0 was in the game, and let's just head over to like the most controversial buff for Roadhog. Like, is this really very controversial? If I'm being honest with you, like
wait, what was the
when he takes
buff?
when he takes the breeder, he takes half. He doesn't take half the damage.
Oh no, that was necessary. That was necessary.
Okay, but this one we're going to go in down to the later line. But like, was it really that necessary to make?
It's actually necessary. If not, Warhawk cannot live at all.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, for a period of time, I thought that
Remember back then when you used to take a breather, you had to stay still.
Oh yeah, that's true. Now that you're bringing it
But
up, yeah,
but now that Warhawk can move,
Mhm.
but now that Warhawk move and decreased and like has basically raised his defense, he can survive better. That's actually a necessary buff for him.
Necessary buff. But we're going down to the later of line. Do you think that buff was really that? Was it really necessary when we're going down to later? Because as we're going down later in the podcast, we're going to discuss certain characters that made this really hard to play against.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
as soon as we go into the podcast.
but when the buff came out, it was a definite necessity.
Yeah, I mean back then there was used to be what was it? Ananates used to counter it, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
A good Ananate still can counter it, so yeah.
No, but here's the thing. If you unanate, the defense will take a paper will still activate.
Will still activate.
It will still activate.
Okay. But you do know that Sleep Dart still can counter it, so yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, sleep dart is sleep dart. It can counter literally anything.
Sleep Darts, CCs, Flashbang, and I remember Earth Shatter also like can counter it also.
Yeah.
All those things when can counter it. Even Shield Bash also can counter it.
Shield.
Shield Bash, big Shield
Oh
Bash.
yeah, Shield. Yeah.
Yeah, because because you're moving around, so yeah. And then let's head on to like the most broken state of Roadhog, which was during I can't remember which was it, but I think it was when Hawk got Giga buff where he can one shot every single tank in the game.
I
Do you
don't
think
remember that one actually.
Oh, remember when Hawk Zarya meta was a thing?
No, I don't. I actually don't remember.
No, like okay, so just to explain it, right? They basically buffed the Roadhog like pellets damage.
Mhm.
And then like basically when you hook like let's say like a tank like a Zarya, you can basically annihilate Reinhardt shields even more faster. And at the same time you can actually like destroy. At the same time you can literally one shots every single character in the game. You can even one shot 500 HP tanks.
Oh.
yeah,
wait. I think it's that era that I didn't really play that much.
You know, there was when the Roadhog Zarya was running everywhere. All the tanks, everyone was all playing Roadhog Zarya.
Oh. I think I wasn't playing. I think I wasn't playing much at the era. So I'm not sure about it.
I mean, I was playing a much during the era. I did play a lot during the era. Can I just say that was literally the worst tank meta ever in the game because, like, holy shit, like Roadhog Zarya is literally. Can I just say that Roadhog is one of the most hardest? It's like the most obnoxious tanks in the game to play with and against with.
Oh, what?
It's
With?
very-
I guess I understand, but with?
Yes, it's so okay. Back then when open queue, Roadhog was okay, but when 222 was in the game, it was very obnoxious to play because the only two tanks I would say the only tank that is only viable to sync with Hawk is Orisa,
Oh, yeah.
and you know how much I hate playing Orisa.
Honestly, Hawk Sigma is also not a bad. It's also not a bad comp.
Yeah, and my Sigma wasn't really that good. My Sigma was like 50-50. It's either I hit my shots, he hit my spheres and all that kind of stuff. My Sigma was 50-50 at that time, so yeah, I hated that meta with a passion because Roadhog players were just running everywhere, and then like when you know that when you're getting Roadhog defeats, when the Roadhog is just hooking your team's Roadhog away from your team, and then just everybody just focusing
Yep.
fire at him right down. And I remember I did told you about there's this like an argument that I had with like one of my Overwatch's friends, or with one of my friends, Overwatch friends, with like the Roadhog pick at Dorado. I'm pretty sure I told you about it.
I don't remember the conversation.
Okay, so there was like a game where I was playing with my friend, and oh yeah, we're gonna save this for a different podcast for next time. But if I did this, it's gonna be like I think it's gonna be quite long. So, moving on to the next red flag. Brigitte, that is like the one which is the one that I would say is like the most controversial.
Yeah, I know 100%. 100%.
Like, let's just be honest with you. When Brig was first released, like when I remember I was thinking like, is she going to be implemented in the middle of season 9? But then it turns out she was locked out the whole of season 9. And I was like, oh, she's going to be implemented in season 10. I was like, okay, how bad is she as a character? But when I played with her during season 10, I was like, what the fuck is this character? She's a tank, she's a damage, a healer, and also can give armor to all your allies, and it's legitimate armor at that time. So I was like,
yeah, it's also like if your guys are full health, just give armor instead.
yeah. And also back then another thing that not many new Overwatch players knew, that back then your armor would be like stacked above at shields at the time.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was like, cause I don't know why, but I kind of liked it when the armor shield stacks up with Zarya back in the day.
Yeah.
That was like kind of fun. But
Oh,
yeah,
and the best part, it can one shot tracers.
yay! No, basically she can one shot all the dive characters in the game. Like,
No, she
let's just
can't.
be honest.
No, she can't.
No,
She can't.
but she can limit all the dive characters.
I mean, yeah, limit, but tracer, but she can one shot tracer.
Yeah.
Cause I'm pretty sure it deals 150 or 155. Like her total combo.
No, the total combo back in then, low combo. I remember back then, Mace dealt 50 damage, Shield Bash dealt 50 damage, and then the Whiplash dealt 75 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can literally one shot every single
So it's
character
like
in the
1
game.
to 5, yeah.
So you can one shot every single character in the game. If you put a Discord and a Nano Boost and a
You wait, what's the term called? Wait, boss?
Raid Boss Break. Oh no, the term was called yeah, it was called Raid Boss back
It was
then.
called Wait boss, right? I'm not tripping.
Yeah, it was called Raid Boss.
Okay.
Raid Boss. If you were to like, so I actually rewatched some of the old WL VODs again, right? When you Discord someone, and you give like the break a damage boosted, give the break damage boosted, she can literally one shot every 200 HP character in the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's how broken Brick was when she was when she
I remember those
like,
times.
Oh, that was so bad. But lucky I did took a break from the game for like what 3 months. When I got back to the game, I was like, this game is so bad. I'm not gonna lie. Break in the game is just so bad, and I just see every single streamer see Break, they just want to like smash their keyboard. Specifically, yeah. So yeah, definitely Break was like a big issue into the game because it kind of didn't really like implemented what a support was meant to be, because she literally is literally like the big problem I would say in the Overwatch game, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was just such a that was like a really very red flag, not gonna lie. But okay, moving on to the next topic. So we're done with most of the Overwatch 1 red flags, was it?
Was Echo a red flag?
I would say Echo, it was like, I would do say one thing. If you're a new player trying to play Echo, she's a very difficult character to play.
Yeah, I know, definitely. Because of her move, I guarantee you won't be able to deal with her aerial movement.
Because I can tell you there's like a difference between a good Echo player and a bad Echo player. Like at the point of time when Echo was first added into the game, like okay, let's just head into like the good stuff in Overwatch 1. Let's just head to the good stuff, okay?
Sombra, of course.
Huh?
Sombra was very balanced, honestly.
Okay, let's just go back. Let's just
okay,
go to, like,
yeah. Now that we talk about it, let's talk about like the
positives. The positive stuff.
The positive, like example, what changes they made to the character and like how it like actually like made them playable and balanced.
Okay, I don't want to make this fun, and I think this is like, I think everyone will agree with me with this, and I think everyone will agree with me with this, but I think when Ana was first released, it was like the best character. I think Ana is implemented as what it was a good character to be. She's like a support that you can heal, She has like playmaking potential with a nade and a sleep darts, and she is arguably the best ultimate in the game. One of the most underrated
Yeah.
ultimates in the game. Like I would say,
Back-
Nano Boost is like S tier ultimate.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Back then it didn't heal, but it increases the speed of your guy.
Yeah, and back then there was used to be a lot of like there was like the blade meme.
Yeah, the Beyblade, yeah.
Meme, yeah.
Now,
but
now they traded speed for health, which honestly was balanced.
the health is much better. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I completely forgot about the health changes when I was like 15 HP Dana, then it was to me. I was like, hey, what the fuck? And then I got like, oh, I was back to full health. Holy
Yeah.
shit! And I just pulled out my blade and I just killed 5 people just like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would definitely do say that Ana as a character that was added into the game was a really well balanced character.
Yeah.
You could tell she's like you could be like a defensive player and then you also have playmaking potential. I think the player that I really looked up to when it comes to like Ana players, like when you talk about like Ana legends in the game, right? Who is the first person that comes into your mind?
Back then it was Gale Adelaide. Now it's ML7.
For me, it was Ryu Jae Hong. Slightly controversial because of the streaming stuff
yeah.
happened back in 2021, but he was like the pinnacle of like how to learn God tier sleep darts. Like if you want to learn God tier sleep darts, everybody will all want to watch him because his sleep darts is like I don't know how, but it's like aimbot on steroids.
Yeah.
Like every single time he's going to sleep, every Dragon Blading Genji, oh, sleep dart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dragon Blading. Oh well, don't mind me. It's just 180 pad.
Yeah. And by the way, he was like pinnacle is what everyone calls him as the damage, like the the bloodthirsty support Ana player. He will get frags.
Because I think Ana's like damage was the one thing that they untouched for the whole time.
Really?
Since release until now, I don't think her damage got touched.
No, they did touch the damage. They did touch the damage.
Oh,
They did
wait,
touch
no.
the damage. They did touch. They did touch.
When?
They did. I think it was during season 3.
Okay, now it's 70. Back then was when? Back then was how much?
Can't remember. Back then she used to did 80 damage.
80.
Yeah, she used to did 80 if I recall correctly. I can't remember.
Actually, that's honestly not really a big change.
Yeah. Okay, someone in the chat from either Good Morning or my chat just tell us how much damage she used to did when she was first released. Someone just tell us because
Yeah.
we kind of forgotten all about it. Somebody just tell us.
We have no idea.
Yeah. But definitely Ana was definitely like I would say right was a character that I would say if you want to be a good support player to learn, Ana was like a must to play.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
And
most
it's just
definitely.
then as you go to some of the good reworks that were into the game, not gonna lie. I think the Sombra rework was actually really good.
Yeah, the Sombra rework. Literally the Sombra rework was the reason why until now I can play Sombra.
Yeah, same. I used to be so bad at old Sombra where the translocator got a timing. But when they changed the translocator to have like, oh, it's going to be like you can destroy it and also your teammates can destroy it. So it's like...
Yeah, and
Oh
the
my
fact
God.
that you can now hack, even though you're stealth, that's the best. That's the best thing.
We're talking about Overwatch 1, not Overwatch 2.
No. Back then you can hack. You can hack to stealth.
No. That's during Overwatch 2.
No.
Yeah, that's during Overwatch 2.
No. I'm pretty sure you can still have. I remember back Overwatch 1, you can hack to stealth.
No, you can't.
Huh?
You can't. You have thermal invis, and then when you're about to hack someone, you have to un-invis out, then you can hack them again. Yeah, the only reason why they implemented this was because of the 5v5 implementation for Sombra.
Huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was the
okay.
only reason why they changed to where she can just hack through people through targets. But we're going to go through that later in the podcast. So Sombra had like arguably like I would say it has like 2 reworks actually. Not gonna lie.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the third version of Sombra was like, oh, that was like the best version of Sombra. You can just like,
Yeah.
you can just be annoying to the backline. Oh, that was just really fun. That was so fun.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Another rework. We already talk about the Mercy rework, so we can just.
The Mercy.
Wait, something happened to your. What the fuck? Hold on a sec.
Okay.
Okay. Your Discord just CC'd!
I know. Yeah. I don't know what just happened. Okay. Technical issues solved already.
So many technical difficulties, Jesus. But remember, this is the first podcast. A lot of shit is going to happen. So.
Yeah. So it's not perfect, but we'll improve when we go forward. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll
As
improve.
a podcast is too.
Yeah, as we progress, as we
Anyways,
progress. So the next
um,
rework, I would say the top rework is a good rework.
the what?
Top rework.
Top! Yeah. That one was
Top
good.
rework was
That
one
was
of
a
the
good
best
rework.
reworks.
Yeah.
Was
I
one of the
completely forgot about that.
was one of the best reworks in the game. Not gonna lie, you changing like make his turn to be like, yo, you can just throw it immediately. You don't need to build it, and then they just throw it in one corner, and then enemy
Yeah.
team just have to destroy it. And then like the ultimate was like when you just shoot out like the lava, or
Yeah.
as people say,
The ultimate
boom.
was it like an area clear?
It was like an area denier,
Yeah.
as I would say.
The
It was
good
like
kind.
probably one. It's a good one. It's the good area denier supports. It's a
Yeah,
very
and
good.
the fact that now instead of like giving armor, basically like
He basically gains like additional armor for himself, which is actually a good change. I did like the change. It was a really good rework.
Yeah. The
I
Symmetra
think,
rework,
okay, do you want to talk about Sim 2.0 or Sim 3.0? Let's go with start with 2.0 first.
let's
2.0 was.
start 2.0.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Sim 2.0 at the time was arguably one of the worst characters. Was like one of the most like.
Yeah. Was this?
I don't know. Let me just categorize it in like the nicest way as possible. It was 50-50. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was about to say that. 50-50.
Because it's either where you get those good Symmetra players, they just set up the turrets, the kill gates, and then they just kill everyone. Then you get those Symmetras that just got hard countered and will never swap the fuck off.
Yep.
Yeah, that was like, that was like, that was like, I remember I used to rage a lot at Symmetra mages back in the day. Not gonna lie, but.
Another one. Hanzo. The Hanzo rework.
No, Sim 3.0. What are your thoughts of the Sim 3.0 reward?
Sim 3.0. She's slightly she's slightly playable, but she's very team dependent.
It's like you have to play with like a shield comp, not
no, not necessarily your comp. You just have to play with the team.
You have to play with the team, yes. It's like pretty like if
you don't necessarily need shields because the damage output is already quite high.
Yeah, I mean like you need her to protect her because she's very. You have to understand she's like one of the most squishiest DPS characters in the game.
Yeah, she has no mobility, or she only has damage, and towers to like maybe block stuff.
The kill stuff, yeah. So, yeah. I would say 3.0 was like a better rework than just her just you getting like lasered down by a bunch of turrets, by 6 laser turrets, which is a better rework. And then changing her ultimate into like a giant shield was actually much better for you to try to enter into like points. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, Udo, definitely. I think the shield actually makes him kind of viable.
And especially in like where rush comps where sim rush was a viable thing, like sim May rush, it actually made her like more viable towards like before like Overwatch 2 was out. So
I didn't know that, honestly.
yeah, because I was still watching Overwatch League at the time. So yeah, so Hanzo rework, I would say it was also a really. I would say Hanzo rework is like one of the most. It's like the most 50-50 for me because yes, you get one of the most bullshit abilities, scatter arrows. I'm not sure anyone remembers it.
No. I think the Hanzo rework was good. It made him more skill based.
Yes, you don't get bullshit scatter arrows anymore because I remember the one thing that everybody hates was scatter arrow, because the one thing that why everybody hates Hanzo players back in the old days was scatter arrow, because you can literally just like, oh, throw scatter arrow, throw scatter arrow, throw scatter arrow, and just kill everyone.
Yeah.
That's it. And I didn't only thought how bullshit it was, but yeah, scatter arrows used to be like one of the most bullshit one-shot abilities. Do you even know that scatter arrows used to one-shot tanks?
I know it can one-shot Zaryas if everything hit. I don't remember it one-shotting a Reinhardt though.
No, you can one-shot everything back in the day. You can one-shot everything because like okay, so I remember, okay, I'm a bit of a nerd, but I remember watching back one of Karq's guide videos, like Karq one tip guide videos where I think it was the XQC Winston guide where he stated that okay, against Hanzo's his full scatter arrow does like 475 damage.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I mean by you can literally kill every single tanks. You can literally one-shot every single tanks in game. That was like so obnoxious, but the Stormbow was okay, not bad. It was actually pretty good, but like it really made just make Hanzo just like a lot of Hanzo just like, oh, just shoot Stormbow just to like, oh, I'm just shooting Stormbow, that's it.
Yeah. And then it has a wall climb.
Yeah, the wall climb. They added the additional lunge. The lunge ability is actually pretty good to escape. To give him more abilities to escape from like dive targets, which is actually a really good change.
There's even a tech actually to make him lunge twice.
Back then? Was it before they nerfed it?
I think so. I don't know whether the tech is still there, but back then you can. But then back then, like what you can do is like It's like you lunge to like you lunge to an edge, climb out, then again and can lunge again.
Oh yeah, I remember lunch was used to be on like a really low cooldown in the day. I literally remember that. It was
No,
such a
it
low
wasn't. It
cooldown.
wasn't a cooldown. You just could use it twice immediately.
Yeah, I mean no, when you wall climb,
Oh, what the fuck? Your Discord. Ah. I would suggest restarting your Discord. Jesus Christ. What is happening to your Discord?
I have no idea. Okay, it's slightly better now. Is it better?
Okay, I guess.
Okay. Okay, let's just go with it. Let's go. So, yeah. So Hanzo lunch was actually quite okay. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after that,
Any other reworks that happened?
pretty much there wasn't much reworks. Oh yeah, let's just go. Oh yeah, we did forgot another controversial take. I literally just forgot. Sigma release.
Hmm.
Yes.
It did event double shield. But that was
Prime
but
Sigma. Prime
it's
Sigma back in the day. I mean peak Sigma and
yeah.
Yellow Day.
It invented double shield, but I'm sad to say at that point it was my peak.
Yeah, it was also considered. I would say it was also my peak too. Not gonna lie.
It was definitely like my peak. It was my peak. Like yeah.
Yeah, that was like the most controversial. Actually, I feel like pre-release Sigma, like Peak Sigma when he was back when he was at his prime, and Break at his prime were the two most controversial heroes
Yeah.
at the time.
I remember back then, like even if Sigma died or gets stunned, his ult will still continue.
Yeah, that was a
And his shield had
very-
900. Had 900 instead of the current 700.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That was like very controversial. So yeah. Oh my god, that was holy shit.
Oh
that was
yeah,
a
and I
lot of-
remember you can do like Orisa pull Sigma out. Oh my god, that was very dirty.
that was like the most disgusting combos. In the game.
Oh yeah, that was very just yeah.
So,
Like
yeah,
you can do literally nothing about it.
Yeah, that's true. Like I want to be honest with you, I really hated playing Orisa during that meta.
Yeah.
I hated playing Orisa, cause like the only thing I'm just doing is just being a shield bot. The only thing I'm doing most of the time was like, oh, drop my shield down, then just pull, shoot people, shoot people, pull people, shoot, pull people, shoot, pull people, and then just like a bongo it, and then everybody just go W gaming.
Yep.
So stupid. That was like kind of like the most brainless being tank man. But and the thing about doing double shield was that there were a lot of people that kind of got boosted just playing Orisa Sigma.
Ah yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of them got boosted during that time, which was very, very controversial. During like when Overwatch 2 was a thing, so yeah. That was like, please do not bring me back into the meta again. I do not want to relive it again.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
that one was just not. It was just not a.
It's not a good game at the time, but yeah. Is my mic good? Can you still hear me?
It's slightly staticky, honestly.
Staticky, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's kind of. Is it better is it better now or no?
It might be because you're breathing into the mic. That's why.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Is it better?
Yeah, slightly better.
Okay, that's good.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
no,
so-
well, definitely better. Yeah, I think because you were breathing into the mic.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, I don't want to say right. Do you think 222 was a big problem in the game?
In my personal opinion, no.
Yes.
It wasn't. Actually wasn't a problem. It was just a player base.
That's true. But yeah, to me, kill times were really ridiculous for 222. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, the kill because everyone was killing DPS 99%.
Yeah,
of the time.
everyone was just killing the DPS and like.
And
I would say, like-
tank and support literally got like ghosted.
Yeah, that's true. I do want to bring a statement, right? This is like kind of a bit of an old statement. Like I did thought of this, right? Do you think the game would be better if they didn't nerf like if they didn't edit break and then nerf like the dive characters like Winston Diva?
Break definitely. The dive,
Oh, like-
I honestly not that.
Like, do you think would it be better if they like just nerf like the dive heroes that enabled the dive meta? Like that's the one thing I'm like kind of
Maybe the DPSs, maybe only for DPSs. Because honestly, if you nerf the tank, they're literally unplayable.
Yeah, okay, that's true. The DPS like Tracers and Genjis, right?
Yeah. Like make it more interesting. Like Reaper dive.
The Reaper dive was kind of a thing towards the end, but it was only for a short period of time. But
Like
yeah.
no, I would actually don't mind playing like Winston Diva Reaper Farah.
Oh yeah, that was
I
cool.
would not. I would actually not mind playing that comp.
Oh my god, I just completely forgotten another character release. I just completely forgotten. We completely forgotten about this hamster.
Ah, the
Wrecking
hamster.
Ball.
Honestly,
What's Wrecking Ball?
honestly, he was just annoying.
Yeah, but was it a good annoying or a bad annoying?
On launch, the good annoying
Okay.
because it's funny.
Yes.
It's funny.
Yes. Yes, that's a good thing. But as soon as he got in, as Wrecking Ball just became down, I think I kind of like I thought Wrecking Ball was just like an interesting dive character, but as soon as the game meta kind of got developed, I kind of view Wrecking Ball as like a feast of famine. It's either you get good dives or you just die and feed the enemy team give him
Yeah,
more charge.
it's like literally a jack of all trades.
It's like it's a Roblox 2.0.
It, it's a diving Roadhog.
Yes, exactly. I was about to say that. Yes, it's so true because Roblox is a big fat old church battery.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. So.
Uh,
Yeah, so let's just get back to dive. So like yeah, as you're saying, like buffing characters that can allowing more dive varieties in like the tank in like the
Yeah.
DPS department, is it?
yes.
Okay. That's...
Like Reaper, like I should not say already. Reaper Farah. I actually think Widow would be good.
Yeah, Widow was actually part of a dive.
Oh, and Hanzo. Hanzo would actually be good.
Hanzo.
Hanzo would actually be good. Okay,
Yeah.
in dive.
That's true. Like a long range sniper, and then you got like one assassin in backline, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
wait,
very good idea.
who else?
Cassidy, maybe?
No, Cassidy will take too slow. I think so. At that point, I think Soldier would be better.
Soldier, you mean in Overwatch 2?
No, Soldier.
Soldier. Oh, soldier.
So,
Ah,
no,
the good old
at that point, dive Soldier would be better than Cassidy.
Okay, that's true.
Oh my god. What else? What are the characters? No, not Bastion. Does he know it? Does he know it? Does he know it? Discord is fucked? Okay, he does. Okay.
Dude, I can still hear you, bro.
Okay.
I can still hear you.
I was gonna say, does he know that his Discord is
Yeah,
he disconnected?
my Discord was fucked. So yeah. As I was to say, like, yeah.
Oh, and also Ash. Ash would be good.
Oh yeah, Ash. I think like there's like a big controversial take about between Ash versus Widow take.
Honestly, it's not really that controversial. It all depends on the player.
No, there's like a big controversial hate because Widow can literally one-shot every single character in the game. Like, not say one-shot, but he can one-shot almost like almost like three-quarters of the
It
characters.
can one shot anything below a Bastion.
Yeah, below Bastion, yes. And then like Ash has like the dynamite burn effect. Oh yeah, this is one thing I really like about the game when Ash was added was like the burn effect. Same for top also. Like the burn effect was one of like the most unique things.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
Like it was like I thought the burn effect would have killed the Goats meta, but turns out it didn't do anything at all. And we only get to see Ash shine during 2020 meta, and that was where I was a pretty decent Ash. Not gonna lie, I was pretty good at Ash. Like I used to suck at her, but then like when I started to like know how to do the dynamite nade combo, the dynamite burn combo, and then just one shot people. I can started to like just kill everyone.
Yeah.
That was like fun. That was a fun times. Fun times. As I would say.
The good old days. Anything else that would be there?
That's all I think we have for like the Overwatch 1, the good and the bad, right? Would you say that?
I think.
What else did I missed out? Oh yeah, the events. Actually, which was like your favorite event? Not gonna lie, what was your favorite events?
Oh god. It was
What was
the
your-
Uprising.
Uprising? Oh, that was my favorite.
Honestly,
like
I
the-
think honestly, the first and third one, they were good. Actually no. I think the entire Uprising, Uprising thing is good.
Yeah, but Storm Rising was a bit of a disappointment for me. Not gonna lie.
Oh,
I did like
yeah.
the Black Watch. I did like the Black Watch run. The
Yeah. Now I think about it, Black Watch was the best.
Black Watch was the best. Black Watch was peak. It was
Yeah.
the peak of everything.
Yeah.
And
The
then
fact that you can
Wittgenstein-
actually see like what Reyes like you can actually like it's actually lore related what Reyes like
It's so lore related.
it's
not
so
gonna
lore
lie.
related and I'm like bruh.
Like at first, you know, when you thought you're just going for simple assassin missions, like, but then it went from 0 to 100 immediately.
Yeah. The fact that
And
he kicked
I
the
was
president out the window.
He literally just killed that guy, and I was like, oh my god, is this the fall of Overwatch? Is this what exactly happened? Is this what led his downfall of the
Yeah.
team? I mean, not the game, but we're gonna talk about the downfall of the game later in later in this podcast.
Later,
So yeah, that was a really fun. That was one of the best PvP missions I would say in the game. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
the one definitely.
Junkerstein Revenge.
Hmm.
I would say
It wasn't bad. It was just
wasn't
more of like
bad.
it was like if you like survival games then that would be
Yeah, that's true, that's true, that's true.
that would be for you.
That's true. That's true.
Lucio Ball.
Oh my god, I hate Lucio Ball. hate Lucio Ball.
Really I love Lucio Ball.
I hate Lucio Ball. It's like one of my most hated gamers because I'm not very good at boobs. And I still do not have the Lucio Pixel achievement. I just realized that. I still don't have the Pixel achievement. I still don't have it. I'm so pathetic at Lucio.
I like Lucio Ball because every time Lucio I was the goalkeeper.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I like being goalkeeper in Lucio Ball.
I think goalkeeper is Lucio Ball's like the easiest job, is it?
It's not yeah, and I wouldn't say the easiest, but like it's definitely like more it's more forgiving.
Ah yeah, true.
Because
So,
I swear so many times I prevented a goal from happening. I booked to the other side, right? The goalkeeper didn't even touch it, he just rolled it and then I was the one who scored and I was like bruh. It happened
like,
the worst part, it happened at least like 2 or 3 times per match.
okay, that's true.
And I'm going like bruh.
Bruh, just get me out of this, is it?
No, it's like bruh, why are you like this? I think I either got master or GM in Lucio Ball.
I didn't play the Lucio Ball competitive.
Oh my god, oh my god!
Ibai Seke, yeah. My god, man, I hate this, man.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
You want to just restart your Discord entirely?
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's just
Yeah,
do it.
just restart your Discord.
For everyone who's watching from my POV, I'm so sorry. Because this is our first podcast of the day, and we did not expect any technical difficulties, so we'll improve forward in the future. So
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, definitely, Lucio Ball was like a bit of 50-50 for me. So yeah. Like, okay, do you actually like the Christmas event?
Fuck no.
Okay, yeah, that's like
Fuck no.
that's like the worst out of it. Capture the Flag was also kind of just messed up. Was also like,
No, I wouldn't really call Capture the Flag a freaking. I wouldn't really call Capture the Flag a. It was more like a side. It was just more of a side.
it's just like a side game.
It's more of a side game. I wouldn't really consider it. I wouldn't consider it an event. Honestly.
Yeah, that's true. Now we've gotten Overwatch 1 out of the way. Let's just talk to the controversial Overwatch 2, which has been like a failure, or would you say it as a failure or a disappointment?
Disappointment. I
Disappointment.
wouldn't really consider it a failure because they did something. I will say this.
Yes,
They did something.
Yes, they did something. Okay, let's just go through the positive before we go to the negative, because I feel like we had more positive than negative in Overwatch 2.
The positive, more variety.
Yeah, there's more variety. Yeah, true. I think let's just go with the positive. Like, I think one of the biggest issues with Overwatch 1 was the crowd control.
Yeah.
And then they finally nerfed the crowd control. Was like, you're not getting like Brick Bash, you're not getting like Sleeve Darter, you're not getting like McCree's Cassidy's son. I forgot. Yeah,
Flashbang.
by Cassidy. Yeah, Flashbang. You're not getting Flashbang anymore. You're not getting all those bullshit like CCs out of nowhere already. At least you get to play the game. That was like the good thing about it.
And also I feel like every single character at the right moment can be played.
Yeah.
No
it's
matter
like
how shit you are.
can- it's like everybody can pop off. That's a good thing about
Yeah.
it. Everyone can pop
It's
off.
very,
So
yeah, like the fact that they can actually allow new players to learn faster is a good thing.
yeah, that's true. Also, I do want to, okay, so I do want to add into some of the new characters that were added into the Overwatch 2 cast. So
For now.
let's go with like the good. Which character do you think was actually had a good release in Overwatch 2? Because I feel like all the 3 characters that are added in was kinda
For now.
for now. Yes,
The
for now.
Life Weaver, but all my friends say Life Weaver sucks ass.
Yeah, he's one of the worst characters.
So
I've seen.
I don't think we should talk about him.
Yeah, but let's not talk about Life Weaver.
Yeah, let's not
I
talk about
think
him.
Ramatra when released was actually one of the interesting designs.
Interesting. Yeah, I would say, yeah.
Yeah, like he's like a tank where you can drop your shield and then you also can do damage. And then he has this like the crowd control isn't as so super CC heavy, but
Yeah.
you can
Like the
you
cup,
can
like the
do
it's not like punishing enough.
it's not punishing enough back then
Yeah.
when it was released. But the one thing that I think everybody liked was the Nemesis form. That was like
The
Ooh.
what?
Nemesis form.
Oh yeah.
That was like one of the coolest designs I've
Yes,
seen of
yes,
like a
yes.
tank character.
The
in
fact that
game.
he
And
suddenly become buff was just
like jacked. I'm
Yeah.
super jacked right now, and I'm just punching people in the face. And the fact that I think his ultimate is one of like I think his ultimate was sort of controversial. Not gonna lie.
on yeah, no the
On release,
ultimate
on
is like if only you can. It's like honest. It's not honestly like. it's
On
that-
release, it was somewhat controversial because every single time when you're stuck, when there's enemies around you, the cooldown will never go down.
Don't forget you heal.
Yeah, you heal based on the target. So imagine never boosting him and then at the same time him just punching everyone through the punching through everyone.
Yeah, it's just like what?
It's like okay. Then let's head
By
to
the way,
the-
I just fun fact. Back then, I didn't know punch goes through shields.
Yeah, no, it go through shields.
I didn't know that.
It did go through shields. It go through shields. Yes.
I didn't know that because the one time I played Reinhardt. I was like shooting up against when Marshall Nemesis was like, how did you damage me?
And then you thought it was a bug,
I thought it was a bot.
but it turned out.
But
it
then
was
the
not.
more I think about it, the more I'm like, wait, no, I don't think it's a bug at all. Because
lot.
it's technically a melee attack.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, at least it's not broken like Doomfist punches. Not gonna lie.
No, yeah, no.
And break shield bash through shields. Remember, it was a thing.
I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, you forgot about.
I
break
forgot
shield
about
bash
it the
through
whole
thing.
time. Oh god.
Oh god, we are such boomers. Not gonna lie. We're
Oh
turning into
Jesus
a boomer soon.
Christ.
So let's head to one of the most highly controversial DPS added into the game in Overwatch 2, Sojourn.
Aha, Soldier. Yeah.
Honestly, can I be honest with you? I think Sojourn is like one of the most hardest DPS to play in Overwatch 2. Not
Yes.
gonna lie.
Yes. After playing her, it's a her, right?
Yes, it's a female. Yes.
Okay. I didn't want to be sexist or anything.
It is one of like the hardest DPS to play because I feel like the people that are saying that they're just getting railgun shots in the head, I definitely do admit the railgun was one of the most bullshit ability in the game. Not gonna lie, it's like another it's like a Widow Scope but on steroids.
Yeah.
Where you can literally one shot you can actually collect it. You can literally one shot through a bunch of enemies if you collect them.
Yeah. The railgun can pierce.
Yeah, which was like the most railgun thing.
I've done that once. I will admit, I've done that once. It was very satisfying.
Same, not gonna lie, it was
Yeah.
so satisfying. Especially where you like pop the overclock and then you just railgun everyone through.
Yeah.
That's kind of satisfying, but sorry, give me a second first. Okay, but yeah, I definitely do admit that she isn't like as easy to play as like other DPS, but I know in GM level she's like one of the most broken DPS
Yeah.
to play at that
Yeah.
time.
Definitely.
And I would say like as a kid, as a utility, it was like it's kind of like Soldier 76, but better. Would you say?
Mm,
But remember, we were talking about peak Sojourn. We're talking about peak Sojourn.
yeah, I would say so.
Because like her damage, her grenade thing also does slow at enemies too.
It
at the
does
same
so.
time.
Yeah. I would say better than soldier. Better than soldier.
It was better than most of the hitscan characters in the game because she also can
Yeah.
nuke echoes and far out of the
The
sky,
only
so-
reason why people like play either snipers or casualty is because they want more burst damage.
That's true.
Because Sojourn is just Sojourn outside of railgun is just a poker.
Just talk about the Sojourn. Let's just talk about Sojourn right now. So, it wasn't like as bad as I thought she was, but when a good soldier like just destroys my whole team, you cannot stop her. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
That's my pet peeve. You cannot shut her down.
Yeah.
You literally just cannot shut her down. Then let's head to like Jungle Queen.
Honestly, on launch, Jungle King wasn't really that amusing.
Yeah, she wasn't, but it was only when later in the game she kind of got like buffed up. Not gonna lie. And yeah, I think one of like the coolest trait of her design is that she has like one of the best. Like I think she's like the second hero in the game that has like anti-healing ability.
Ah, yeah.
That's the coolest thing about her
Wait,
design
was
kit.
it? Is it this? Oh, yeah, second, yeah.
It was like the second hero that has an anti-healing ability, and also like I would say like Jungle Queen is where an actual tank player literally needs skills to kill people.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so and then let's head on to like you have nothing much to say about Jungle Queen? Or not much?
I don't say nothing much to say about Jungle King. I never played it that much. I can't really say much about it.
Yeah, I also don't really do much with Jungle Queen now. The only time I did it was like only just me messing around with quick play with a couple of my friends, and that was it. Okay, let's head on to like the most controversial support in the game right now.
Kiriko.
Yes. Oh my god. Okay, so what are your thoughts on Kiriko on launch when you see the trailer?
I thought it was just like okay-ish, honestly.
Yeah, same. But boy, we were wrong so fast. Not gonna lie.
I even started playing her and I was like, okay, yeah, she's actually good.
She was not good. She was way better than we thought. Not gonna lie.
She was really good, yeah.
She was like a Zen on steroids.
Yep.
But you got
Like
okay,
the fact that her kunais deals 3 times damage on headshot is just something else.
It's just something else. And also the fact that she has like one of the most broken ass survivability games with the lowest cooldown in the game. Suzu, which I know we've had this talk when we stream Overwatch. We had this talk about Suzu, like it's like why the fuck did you give like cleanse and immortal? It's like when you give like Baptiste immortality lamp with Zarya bubble, even then those two got married and had like a little baby which is Suzu.
Yeah.
Which is like
no, it's not a baby, it's like a chemical reaction.
Yeah, it's a chemical reaction of Shizu.
Yeah.
So it's like you're giving a support character that can cleanse, and at the same time when you throw that cleanse, they get like a few seconds of immortality.
Yeah.
And also, by the way, you also give, and also they will and also when you're charging through as Reinhardt or punching through as Doomfist, apparently you will be avoided.
Yes. It does. You do.
Oh my god, I hate that ability so much. I
used to hate it, but then the more I play it, it's like I like it.
You like it? I still hate it.
I actually like it.
I still hate it. It's
although they did nerf they did nerf her Suzu.
Yeah, but I still don't think it's enough because having like okay, I know this is like the most controversial take because I know I'm not a pro or anything, but this is very controversial. But
this is probably your most controversial.
Yeah,
not
this is my most controversial. But I think a lot of people will come at me the most. But yes, this is what I'm gonna say. The game would be much better if they either remove like the immortality or the cleanse away from the Shizu. And also like being avoided.
I think if they do, I think immortality will be much more better than cleanse.
No, I would actually prefer cleanse more because in this game you do know that there's not much characters can cleanse off a lot of anti-effects.
No, I'm saying. Wait, you're saying we remove the immortality or remove the cleanse?
Like if they remove either the immortality or the cleanse.
No, I think personally, it would be bad. Personally, if removing immortality would be better than removing cleanse.
So you would rather just remove the couple of seconds of immortality?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, I'm on the same boat too. Because I think cleanse is much better. And also in this game,
because if you remove cleanse, then immortality is like very it's a lot more situational.
We have like another Baptiste 2.0.
Yeah.
And we don't want another Baptiste 2.0. Oh yeah, we completely forgot about Baptiste on launch, which
honestly I don't want to talk about him.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about him on launch.
Yeah, we have nothing much to say about Bap. Literally.
Yeah.
Hey, let's just go back to Kiriko. I think we're going off a little bit, sidetracked a bit. So, Kiriko very controversial at release. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
one of the most controversial supports in the game, and like it's basically like you can say it's like a hybrid of Zen with Ana heals with Baptiste all together, and also her TP. By the way, her TP is like one of the most broken ability in the game. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And the fact that you didn't know that she also can wall climb too.
Yeah, for the longest time, every time I play Kiriko, I keep forgetting she can wall climb. Every time, because I don't see her as a character that can wall climb. She's not a ninja. She's just a nine-tailed fox.
Okay. So let's go to the and let's just head to the ultimate Kitsune Rush.
Honestly, Kitsune Rush, I would say
You
it's
say cancel
actually,
Kitsune Rush
I would
with
say it's
EMP.
actually okay.
I thought you can cancel Kitsune Rush with EMP. Not gonna lie.
I wish you could, but you can't. You can't.
You can't.
You
We
can't.
don't get. Why don't we get nice things, Jeff?
You
Why
can't.
don't we get nice things?
I think
Because
it's no. I think it's because
Why don't we get nice
it's not.
things, Jeff?
I think called the
As in
Kitsune
a
Rush.
bad
It's not
experience.
considered a like an object. It's considered an illusion.
Alright, that's true. And it's also like the Kitsune Rush has its own distance. Actually.
Yeah.
You also need to be smart with how you place your Kitsune Rush because like most of like the average Kiriko players or some of the bad Kiriko players that I know, they will just like pop Kitsune Rush and then like boom, and then
Yeah.
like the enemy team just knows how to kite it away.
Mm.
That's my pet peeve. So I think yeah, I don't think it's like a bad ultimate. It's like you see how well you placed it. Not gonna lie.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah.
I,
Let's get into-
honestly, Kiriko's damage output and healing output, I would actually say they're balanced.
it's relatively balanced.
It's very
Yes.
balanced. The cool,
The only-
especially the kunais. I honestly think the kunais are the most interesting.
It's one of the most interesting.
It's the most interesting thing.
Yeah.
Like the
the only
fact
thing-
that if you hit a headshot is like whether you hit if you hit a headshot is very rewarding.
If you hit a headshots and then your team follows up with it, and it's like, and then you follow up with it, oh, that's so
Yes.
satisfying. That's
Yes.
true. But
And
I
I
do
will
have to say,
and the healing is actually not. It's actually better than what people think.
it's actually better.
Yeah.
It's just that people just think that. Oh yeah, we're just gonna talk about supports later, but I do want to say right that her kit overall as a utility, everything about her is pretty balanced. You talked me into it, saying that her kit is all balanced. The only thing that I would say is the most imbalanced is her Shizu.
Yeah.
That is the only thing that they need to gun for, and they haven't even gun it since season 1.
Yeah, like even if they do some, like they can't do anything about the TP because
The TP is balanced. It's like another
Yeah.
form of escapes. I would agree. TP is another form of escape. Okay.
yeah, like if they don't,
Yes.
like if she doesn't have TP, she's literally a glass cannon.
She's just a sitting duck. She's just a sitting duck. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. And then let's hit to like the one of the most controversial things in Overwatch too, the battle pass.
I know. I honestly don't. I honestly I don't feel like talking about.
Okay,
it.
quick question mark. Do you think the battle pass was it necessary?
No.
Or would you prefer the old loot box?
I much prefer the whole loot box.
Loot box gang, let's
Loot
go!
box gang. I'm loot boss back. I'm loot boss gang all the way.
But my big take was that like, what are your thoughts of like characters being put in the battle pass that like towards like the really high tiers of the battle pass?
The most stupidest thing I ever seen in my entire life.
It's one of the worst hero battle passes actually in the game.
Why?
not
Like
gonna lie.
why? I'd rather just buy them.
Yeah, even if you buy them, it's like you're buying $250 off your wallet. It's like buying $250 off from your wallet, man. It's literally
No,
just-
I would rather say, like almost every just make it with every other game. Like every level up you get currency.
Yeah, that's true. Make it then everyone get currency. Oh my god. My big take of this game was that why when they added heroes, the new heroes into the battle pass system is that newer players can't get those heroes better. And I was actually watching I really watched Samito's video about it, about the Overwatch 2 battle pass, right? There was like a period of time where newer players are very frustrated in Overwatch 2 is because they can't get the characters they want to get. Like there was like currently right now in this current Overwatch PvE live patch, Jungle Queen is the meta tank right now.
Yeah.
And then most of the players don't have Jungle Queen because they either have to buy the hero pack or have to unlock it through like a bunch of the hero side questing that you have to unlock it through.
Yep.
Which is very like obnoxious to play because you have to play like
it's a very what the fuck moment.
it's like you have to win like 35 games as tank to get that hero unlocked.
Oh yeah.
That is like the most biggest controversial. Especially like some players who want to play Kiriko. You can't play Kiriko, you have to unlock it through the battle. You have to either buy the hero pack or get it through the battle pass, which is by the way one of the most controversial battle pass take
Yep.
ever.
Yep.
That is like the biggest pet peeve I have with the battle pass. And also like how they like add in the heroes in the battle pass was like just like okay, I know this is so off topic, but I actually like how Valorant when they add in new agents into the game, like you play as many games, you gain as many XPs to unlock the new agents. It's not like you don't need to unlock it through the battle pass, you just see like which agent you want to unlock, you click on the agent, then you'll get the agent once you hit level 5.
Yeah.
I would say that's one thing is makes it more healthy. If you were to do that in Overwatch, I think it will be much healthy, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Although, but if they do that, they will have to lock more characters.
Lock a lot more characters.
They have to lock a lot more characters.
Oh yeah, that's true, that's true. Or better, make all the characters free to play again. Like what they used to do.
Yep.
It's just easy. But I think but all we can agree is that Blizzard is just a bunch of money grabbing sons of bitches.
Yeah.
And then let's head into like the most controversial role in Overwatch 2, the support role.
Wait.
Do you think support in Overwatch 2 was like one of the worst roles in the game?
Currently. Back then.
When the game was first out, yes. Do you think was it one of the worst roles in the game? Because like
No, because
No.
Anna and Moira were actually not bad healers.
oh yeah, speaking of Moira, I do want to say one thing, I really hate Moira in Overwatch 2.
Really?
I hate Moira in Overwatch 2. I used to hate her. I used to be quite tolerant with Moira back in Overwatch 1, but when Overwatch 2 was out, everybody's all just DPSing Moira with her.
Ah, yeah. DPS Moira.
Like, there's like a big debate because right, I can't remember who was it, but I did watch a video of one of the Overwatch content creators, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it was everybody was saying like why supporting in Overwatch 2 is like one of the most hardest role in the game. And it's mainly because right, because I think the easiest supports to play in Overwatch 2 were Mercy and Moira.
Mercy and Moira.
Yeah. Do you think other like the most easiest to play?
Definitely.
Definitely right. And yeah, and then
Like to the point Lucio Zen was like completely unplayable.
yeah, that's true. You know, do you remember the period of time when Lucio Zen used to be a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be a thing.
Those times where
that was, like,
that was fun.
that was fun. Those were the good old days.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's just head to the controversial take. Like Mercy Moira being like the easiest supports to play, and then like them being not like, and then the new support players not willing to counter swap to play newer characters, newer supports for themselves. Do you
Back.
think is this a player-based issue in Overwatch 2?
Hmm.
Do you think is this like a player issue, or do you think it's just player preference?
I this one a bit hard for me to answer. I think it's just the player preference, honestly.
True. True.
Because the kid is easy to get into.
Mm-hmm. But it's like one of like the most unforgiving kids in the game, if I'm being honest with you.
Hmm.
Because the moment you messed up like a fade or you messed up a bubble, you will literally just get run. You will just get like screwed over very badly. That's the
Yeah.
only thing I have to say. It's like especially like newer Mercy players. Like I remember, do you remember like playing with me and my friends with like the new like, you remember playing with me and my friends Isaac with it, and then like one of his friends playing Mercy with
Mhm.
us. And then at the start when she started playing, she was like kind of consistently like whining a lot because like she was getting assassinated a lot and not like doing the
Yeah.
Guardian Angel slingshot and all
Mhm.
that kind of things. And I did told her that, and I did kind of like went up straight in front of her face. I did kind of went up forward and then I went up straight in her face and just tell her like, in this game you need to learn how to you need to learn the movement of this game. Straight up, you need to learn how to learn the movement in this game. If you don't, you're just gonna keep struggling and you're just gonna keep dying a lot. That's it.
Mhm.
Because you're still new to the game, and eventually you'll get it. And then I just straight up just told her in the face, and she just told me to shut the fuck up.
Duh!
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
No, you weren't playing with us at that time, but I was playing with. We was basically just us 3 stacking.
Ah,
So
I see.
Yeah, it was kind of. It kind of hurted me in a way, and then the next day I remember I was very tilted and very angry.
Nah.
I was basically in a very bad mood. So Yeah, and I just saw actually a video of somebody covering about the Overwatch 2 like supporting role in the game, because the reason why they play Mercy Moira is because so it's considered the easiest role, and then some people think that Moira can counter dive, but then she can't counter dive.
No, not really. They're being delusional.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
reason why they say it is because of Fade.
Yeah, no, Fate is literally like I literally think that Fate is like one of the most I think it's like I see Fate as an ability to like escape only. You can't fully counter dive. That's the only thing. The only thing. If you want to learn how to counter dive, I think Break is still like the best support to counter dive. That's the only best support I would say in the game right now. And then I would say probably that I think it's just because like newer support players doesn't want to learn how to play new support. And here's another thing about this, right? That's right. One of my friends recently played back Overwatch is that people in this game don't understand the importance of counter swapping.
Yeah.
Because everybody is just so stubborn to make that one character work, because they've seen the pros make it. They all think that, oh, we're the pros, we can try to make it work. No, we're not the fucking pros. We are not the pros. We are just playing a ranked game. If you know it doesn't work, swap it off and play something that can work to counter it. It's that easy. But I don't know why everyone is just a bunch of stubborn fuckheads about it.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's just really just honestly just so stupid.
Yeah, the more you talk about it, it's like, cause back then I wasn't paying attention, so I was like, oh, okay. But then like after playing like, with support randoms for a bit and you talking about it, I'm like, okay, I can kind of understand why people they support the worst.
Yeah.
In the game.
It's like one of the most. It's like literally the most glass cannon role in the game if you're like a solo queue player. It's so glass cannon. And you wanna know what's the funny thing? I can literally tell the difference between like a GM support and a plat support difference, because Fire Banana he hit top 500 for support.
Oh.
Yeah, in season 2, and he even tried to trial for the Team SG World Cup team.
Oh.
Overwatch World Cup team. Which apparently there was some bad drama happened, so I'm not gonna talk about it later. We're gonna probably talk this in like a future podcast in something in the future. So,
Speaking of World Cup drama.
Oh, are we gonna talk about the Overwatch World Cup drama?
You wanna talk about now or on another one?
You wanna invite your friend RXS in it, because he has the one has the most information about it.
I think it's all. I don't even know whether he's here even. No, he's not here.
He's not here. Okay,
he's
sure.
not here.
Yeah. So you really want to talk about it? I mean, I think we can save this for a future podcast episode.
You want to save? I want to save this. Go ahead.
We can save this as a future podcast episode.
Sure. I think because it's gonna take a while.
It's gonna be like
we're already 1 hour 42. 1 hour 42 in already.
Okay, let's just go into the last red flag of Overwatch 2, and then I think we can kind of close it up actually with this podcast already. Yeah. So the big elephant in the room why everyone was so pissed off in the last month was the cancellation of the hero missions and the hero ability expansion thing.
Haha, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Bruh. The moment...
all I'm gonna say is this. What the fuck were they thinking?
Exactly, that was my thought. Was like, you promised us this back in 2019 BlizzCon. Yeah.
I would like if they did that, I would actually buy the PV. I would buy the PV.
Yeah, exactly. I would literally still buy the PV.
No, actually no. If they kept it, if they kept the hero thing, they confirm make a butt fuck.
Butt fuck.
Like they confirm make a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Just from the PV itself.
Yeah, that's true. I think one of the most interesting things about Overwatch, why everyone likes Overwatch, is the PvE missions, like the archive missions and all that kind of stuff. This is one of the things why.
Like even though they didn't have like a skill tree, they at least had like a story, like a story base.
Yeah, the story missions, and the one thing that why everyone is so angry about was that the story missions was the story missions that they planned out for since 2019 for 3.5 years that they planned out for was completely all thrown out in the dustbin.
Yeah, and I'm over here going.
And now they're doing this back in like the archive event kind of style, which is like, oh my god, we're not gonna get replayable missions, and then we only can play this event like once every year and all that kind of shit.
I was just like, why?
Why do we? So we waited for 3.5 years for this, and then everything was just thrown in the dustbin for fuck all, man. Like what the fuck?
That was just a whole what the hell.
That's just so bad. Not gonna lie. It's just so bad. Everyone was also like, you even got like top streamers were covering it. Like I think I did saw a video of Ludwig literally covering in his YouTube, in his second YouTube channel. I did see the owner of Moist Critical Esports also cover in his YouTube channel. Basically all like the top streamers did talk about it, and yeah, it's so bad. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
like oh my god.
It's like the game is already on a big disappointment already. Everyone's so hype about the PvE. Everyone's gonna say that PvE is gonna
Like
save the game.
yeah, no,
But
the worst part, the PvE was the only thing that can save Overwatch 2.
no, that's the only thing. This thing
Yeah.
Overwatch 2. And even Jeff said it himself in BlizzCon 2019, saying that Overwatch 2 is gonna be focused more on PvE.
Oh yeah, he did say that. I forgot.
He did say that in BlizzCon, but he left the team, not gonna lie. And actually, honestly speaking, I'm gonna be honest with you. Do you think Jeff leaving the team kind of destroyed, kind of like let this downward spiral of the team or not?
100% yes.
Agreed. Agreed. Because I think Jeff was like, I'm
At
gonna be honest
least
with
no.
you.
And here's the thing: when Jeff was there, he at least made sure the game was playable to everyone.
Yes, that's true. He made the game try to be as playable for everyone in the game. That's true.
Like no matter
But when-
how shit the balancing was, he at least attempted it.
Yes, we have to give props to Jeff. Like,
Yeah.
give props to Papa Jeff. Give props to Papa Jeff.
Papa Jeff, yeah.
Papa Jeff. Give claps. Golf claps. Golf claps. Golf
Yeah,
claps.
yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
give him golf
yeah.
claps. So yeah, he at least made the game more fun for us for a period of time.
Yeah, definitely.
Although we never really met him, but through his like the videos that he always did, it was always like he always seemed very genuine and trying to make it always a fun experience for all of us to play.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So, like, do you have like anything? So, but I do have to admit, like, this is like a bit of the end of a topic thing, but I do think that Overwatch did change my life a
That-
little bit. It also did change like how I play my games, and I also did met like new friends, and also it also allowed me to like expand to like other esports games, and also make me to try other new games
Yeah.
that
I
was
think
just
I
interested about.
yeah. Overwatch is also definitely like what made me want to have this like competitive spirit.
Yeah, same. It was like this was like the only game that made me have like a drive for me to grind rank 24/7, no matter how balanced or no matter how shit
Yeah.
the balancing team was.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
not gonna lie. But yeah, it's a pretty fun game, but I'm just sad like how mismanaged this game was. It's so sad.
Yeah, the game was just not. It was just not that. It was just a no.
And could you believe it that this game got Game of the Year in 2017?
That was cause 2017 it was the peak.
Yeah, that was the peak. That was
It was-
peak.
it was- it was
2017
peak,
Overwatch
it was
the
peak.
Yeah, that was peak Overwatch. That was where everyone was like, everyone just wanted to play Overwatch, man. Like the first thing you want to do when you came back from school after a really like tired day of school, you just want to go back home and play Overwatch.
Yeah.
That was like,
That was literally everybody.
that was literally everybody, even including me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually pretty fun. Not gonna lie, I definitely do miss the good old days. Not gonna
Yep.
lie.
Yep.
Oh my god, those were the golden days.
Yeah. I remember those times. Look at what happened now.
Yeah, look at us. Well, I'm like completely just stopped playing the game because I literally just can't play the game right
Yeah,
now.
and now all we do is play card games.
I would play card games and Valorant.
I play card games and Apex.
Yeah, just true. So, I guess, well, that's it for the first podcast, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
That's pretty much it.
I guess that'll be
Yeah,
it.
that'll be it actually. So, yeah, I would say, I mean, we did share our thoughts of the game, and we did have some interesting new takes for we did have some new episodes for what we want to do for like the future episodes. So, yeah.
I think at least the next 2 podcasts will be about Overwatch.
Will be about Overwatch, yes.
No,
but
not
we'll-
not necessarily the game itself, more like the community.
The community itself,
Yeah.
yes. So,
Because
Yeah,
because
I would-
because we really talk about the Overwatch, all the in-game stuff for today. We're talking about pretty much everything already.
But I think in the next few podcasts we're going to be discussing more about Overwatch, especially the recent SG World Cup drama thing, and
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah,
Yeah. I wait. Have you read the article about it?
I read the article.
Yeah,
read the
I
article about it.
also read about it.
Maybe we should. Do you think we should invite your friend Arixis because he was the community lead manager about it, and he's also your friend.
I won't really say friend, more like an acquaintance.
Acquaintance. He was an acquaintance, so
I don't know. I don't know whether I want to give him his own personal space or not to like, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I don't know whether I want to give him like his own personal space, cause I feel like if I feel like he's gonna get a bit like
A little bit overhead of himself.
the overhead, and also like he'll definitely get emotional, 100%.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. Because I could tell from like the article raised on. Actually, do you want to just discuss a little bit about it right now before we end this podcast?
Yeah, we can do it until like 11.
A little bit. Yeah, we can talk a little bit about it. So
Yeah, talk a little bit, yeah.
when I was reading the article, did you actually read the tweet longer about it?
No,
Or
only.
the
Wait, the tweet longer?
Yeah, there was a tweet longer.
Oh
There was a tweet
yeah, yeah,
longer
yeah.
about it.
I slightly remember.
I slightly did read it a little bit, but then
slightly
I
remember.
kind of forgotten about it. But when I saw the article about it, I was like, holy shit, this is really fucked up, not gonna lie. The only thing when I read through about the article was that like apparently three of the players that wanted to win are the most toxic players.
Yeah. Yes.
Which is like my thoughts of this was like
A
if
lot.
if you want to win, it is completely fine, but you do need to realize that the Singapore Overwatch esports scene has not been, I would say, it's not really been like the most well developed regions. Actually, in general, Southeast Asia Overwatch competitive side of thing was not the most well developed regions, I would say.
Yeah.
Even the Pacific side is not so well really developed. If you have the desire to win, I am completely fine with it, but you need to know we are coming in as the underdogs. You should embrace as the underdogs and just have fun. That's
Yeah.
my thought of it. Do you have anything you want to throw in your thoughts about it?
Honestly, for one of the players, I kind of expected it, but for the other two, I was not expecting
Who?
it.
Who was it?
Honestly from Lumi, I kind of expected this to happen.
Oh yeah, didn't you play with Lumi for a period of time?
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
you played
No,
against
I played with Lumi in one tourney.
once and it was really bad, was it?
No, okay.
Was it
I
as
will
bad as,
admit
like,
he's
the
a
subreddit?
very he's a very good player.
But was it really as bad as like those the subreddit says in the Overwatch SG forums? Was it really that bad? Because apparently from when I read
No,
the
actually
was
no,
not
not honestly no.
no.
Yeah, yes, he was angry at me at times, but not like to the point where I get defensive. Like, it's to the point like he get angry like at a point where like I actually like I understand what he's saying,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just adapt accordingly.
Okay. But I did not expect him to get a Blizzard blend and then him not being able to play for the Overwatch.
Oh, okay, I will say the ban I did not expect it at all.
Yeah, normally the ban you will normally just get is like the chat ban only.
Yeah.
Or the voice form ban. But I did not
Wait.
But I did not expect him to be. But I did not expect him to be like literally straight up not be able to attend BlizzCon. I literally did not expect him not to be able to attend to BlizzCon. Not gonna lie.
Oh, that one I didn't know. Oops.
Yeah, like he wasn't able to attend the Overwatch World Cup because of the ban from Blizzard.
Oh.
It was like really messed up. Not gonna lie. Yeah, but the other two that I did not expect to leave the team.
Wait, who's the other two again?
I think one of them was Babu Kitty, if I recall from reading the article.
Was it?
Babu
Wait,
Kitty.
no, was it Baba Kitty?
Yeah, Babu Kitty and one of the other players, I think was Yuris. I don't know, and Yuris they left the team without any reason.
Let me Google this.
Wait, I think I still have the article. I think I still have the article, dude. I can just link it to you
Yeah,
right
I don't.
now.
Yeah. Can you link it to me? Cause I kind of lost it.
Wait, give me a sec first. I need to go back through my old Google. Let me just go back through my old Google history. Give me a sec first. It's in my phone. I remember reading it in my phone. It's not in my PC though. Ah, I found it. It's just 2 weeks back only, but yeah, let me just send it to you this.
I mean, 2 weeks is 2 weeks for this for an article. It's only kind of recent.
It's just is it been 2 weeks because the article was uploaded in 25th May, or was it just last week?
25th May.
25th June, 25th May, 25th May. Bye.
What? Oh,
25th May.
25th. Oh wait, no, it was published on May 17th.
May 17. Ah yes.
Never mind. Never mind. That was actually yeah. No,
it's
it's technically 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Yeah. So. I'm pretty sure I remember it was
Wait,
Bubble Kitty
hang on. I need to see who it is. The god. It was. Oh, it was Bubble Key. It was Bubble Key. Oh, and Azale?
Azil?
Azale?
Actually, I have a good question. Do you pretty much play against Bubble Kitty in the collegiate before,
I
right?
have played against Bubble Kitty before.
How was it?
He's a very
How's
good
the experience?
he is a good DPS player.
Azir, did you play against with him before? Against him?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay.
Soggy I never play. Kame I never play.
Okay.
Overshay is definitely a good support player. I've played with him in regular comp games before.
Yeah.
He's very good. He's one of the only few Overwatch players that I have high respect for.
Okay.
He's
Okay,
the
okay.
he's one of the few. Him, RSS, and a few other people.
Okay, okay.
Like they're the only people that I can respect. That I actually respect, like truthfully.
Okay, okay. Quick question I also want to ask, right, was that, do you think having a, like, okay, this kind of off related to the Overwatch World Cup team, but do you think having a toxic environment, does it really want to make it more, do you think, like, having, like, a good team environment is always, like, does it makes it, like, more of, like, a better space for you to, like, oh, I want to come to practice every single time already?
Yes. Yes.
Because you did play in a collegiate team for, like, a brief period of time, correct?
Yes.
And having like a good team atmosphere and a good team environment is always a very important thing, correct?
Yes. I 100%. I 100% agree.
And I think like having like a toxic environment of wanting to win is like kind of a bit like
Okay, no. Wanting to win is
is
okay. It's
but
okay.
being
But being
toxic
toxic is a completely different is
No,
a
but
completely different thing.
toxic to the point where your teammates doesn't want to play is already like it's over the line, not gonna lie. It's
Yeah.
already way over the line. Although I've never played in like semi-professional settings before, but there is a line of like there is that line, a borderline that people just doesn't know when to see. Like I'm being honest with you, there's like a borderline. That's the only thing I
Yeah.
can say.
But I will say, the worst part about the whole thing is not even the players. It's the coach.
It's the coaching, it's the management part.
It's
It's
the
the
man.
management part.
No, not even RSS himself.
Yeah, it's basically the general
Whatever.
management
Okay,
and the
here's the
coaching
thing.
staff.
Whatever RSS did was
He did his
basically
best.
was not only self-explanatory, but was also a defense against itself.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I think in terms of like the Overwatch community members in Singapore, I would say he is one of the most like vocal and one of the most like
Yes. Yes.
One of the most
I want.
vocal and one of
I 100% agree.
one of the most vocals in the community.
He's
I'm not gonna lie.
not only the most vocal, he's the most active.
And also like here's the thing was that he even did like a contribution to Petty Pen actually for winning the Overwatch League kickoff clash. He did a contribution for him for being like the first
Oh,
Southeast Asian player to
I don't
win
think I
the-
watched that.
No, I did saw it. He did post it in the project like Mini Gamers Discord server.
Ah.
Yeah, he did post it in that. It was actually I really highly respected him for doing it because like you rarely see Southeast Asia talents make it into the big stage in the OWLs. I'm being honest with you.
Yes.
And I kind of really highly respected for him at it. And then seeing him being part of the Overwatch World Cup community member team, I felt like he must be really happy for him to be in this position. But
Yeah.
then everything just turned.
Everything just turned haywire,
Different.
and then
And then-
everything fucked up.
Yep.
Like it's honestly
It's pretty tragic, I'll admit. It's really, really tragic.
Yeah.
And kind of feel bad for it too. But not only feel bad for him, but I feel bad for the players that were being picked and also like the original roster too. And it's like kind of sad, not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Well,
you know the worst part, like out of everybody, out of like all the countries, Singapore has the best potential.
it's one of the most best potential in Overwatch.
It has the
yes,
best
but
potential. That cause Thailand fell. Malaysia has nothing. Philippines sucks ass. Myanmar and Cambodia are just whatever.
and Myanmar is like in the 50-50, right?
Yeah.
I would say Singapore has arguably one of the best potentials,
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
Because like I say, Malaysia has no competitive. You
Yeah,
know,
that's true.
currently
Oh,
they-
only in Dota 2. Only in Dota 2. Dota 2, there's like some really good Malaysia pro players in Dota 2. I just remembered.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely Singapore has one of the most potentials, but I think is that I don't know why we always it's like maybe it's just like if we were to have like a chance to like let's say boot camp in like one of the big regions like in EU and NA, I think we would be a bit maybe we could like get some more experience in it. Like
Yeah.
But this is just like a perspective from a fan perspective, okay? If I'm being honest with you,
Yeah.
fan perspective. We're not saying that
We,
we're
we,
not
we
coming
don't
from.
we don't know anything about the insights or anything.
That's anything. But this is a
Yeah.
casual fan
And then
perspective.
and then like I said, I don't dare to I don't dare to ask ISIS because I scared. Number one he'll like get
True,
slightly defensive and angry. Number two, I wanna like give him space. Like
true,
yes I know it's been 2 weeks already. He probably has enough space, but it's probably just something he just cannot forget.
yep,
And
that's
he,
true.
and it's something he probably does not want to remember he
A
does not
very long
he
time.
does not
And
he's I think he doesn't want to remember.
and not to mention, he's also relatively young. Not gonna lie, he's relatively young.
Yeah,
Like,
no, he's only 2 years younger than me.
he's 18, right? Correct.
Yeah, he's already no wait
He's no wait, he's 19.
no he's in TP.
He's in deep. I mean, you say he's 2 years younger than you. 2 years younger than us.
Wait
So
wait
he's
wait wait, wait no 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 I think I had 1 or 2 years younger than me.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, cause
still quite young.
I think 1 year because I think when I was in year 3 he was in year 2.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So,
I was basically the oldest.
yeah, so I think this kind of things happen to someone relatively young at age is really, really tragic. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's really tragic. Widely better. Okay, so I think that's all we can call out. I think then we kind of know what's the next few podcasts we're going to go for. And yeah, see you again see you again in the next one.
Yeah.
And bye bye.
Next Friday or Saturday. Right. Cause I'm fine with both. I don't know about you.
I'm fine with either, but probably prefer Friday, I would say.
Friday. Okay then.
Yeah, so next month we'll see you guys in the first month of July, the first Friday of July, guys.
Which is on the 7th of July.
Yeah, so see you guys there.
See you guys
Bye.
on the 7th of July. This is me. Thank you all so much for joining this podcast. Once again, I'm Demonic and
And I'm Spirits. Sorry for the technical difficulties along the way. We'll try to fix them out along the way
yeah.
when we have like a month to fix it. So yeah.
But,
So
but
and
anyways, yeah, we will see you guys next month.
and see you guys. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.